Nice shot, runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah!
Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah! Gone! Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicely played.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keep it!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper! Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. End of the over. India are 1 for 22. Willie from the northern end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Yep. No!
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yep. Bowler. Yep. No!
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. 4 runs added there. India are 1 for 26.
Oh, no!
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good return, back from the deep.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler. Yep.
Chance to run
Yep.
2.
Bowlers.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keep his end. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Yep.
Huge appeal.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yep. Yep.
Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Without that dive, they would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
Yep. No. Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Oh, good bowling.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yes, keeper.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 58.
Yep. Keeper. No.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Loud appeal.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
No. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over, 4 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 62. Overton, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep. Yep.
Edged it.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. No interest in that one from the batter. Overton will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep. Catch it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. No, no, no.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yep. No.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Misses everything. This could be out.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep. Catch it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, that's a spot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Kohler Cadmore has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Over. India are 2 for 96. 2 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Stokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Edged. Now then, was there a feint edge? And gone straight to the keeper.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over. 9 off it. India are 3 for 105.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah. No.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 4 for 113.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Gone, it's a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Got that away nicely.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Nice shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No, no, no. Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
That's the over. India are 5 for 143. Stokes from the northern end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field.
Yep, yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least.
Good return, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
They'll get at least one. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Edged, unplayable.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. India are 6 for 157. Overton has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Big appeal. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. No!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. In the air. Looks to be landing safely. Out. What a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
misses everything.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Nice solid defensive shot.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Ali is keeping things tight.
End of the over, 5 off it. India are 9 for 173. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Couldn't have played that any better.
This is where they can be so good, because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Overton shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully. Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Over. India are 9 for 199. Perfect technique and placement.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Timed that brilliantly.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
A flashy cut. Crunched it away. Not a lot the fielder could do to stop that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Overton ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive chance.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. No.
A little late on that. No run scored.
India seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 9 for 221. Mills, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Right off the middle of the bat.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Nothing to lose, really. It's been given out once, and the last wicket.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision.